All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, everybody can hear me and see me. Welcome to the live stream here today. I got a special one here for you because I'm actually bringing on a guest to speak with y'all. And there's something really cool about this. This is not your traditional expert who's been doing it for 20 years. I think this is going to be an extremely valuable video because we're going to bring on Joshua Schrader from West Virginia. And if you are in the Facebook group, you may have seen yesterday that he posted a win. He actually got his first legendary marketer commission yesterday, and that's big excitement. That's super huge because now he believes, and that belief is everything, guys. I'll never forget my first commission, even to this day. It changes your life. What's up, Raymond Jones? Good to see you here. If you are on and you are watching live, give me a hashtag live. That way I know you're here for live. And if you're going to watch the replay, just give me a hashtag replay. Of course, if you have any questions, just let me know. So I'm going to bring Joshua into the room in just a second. Really cool. Before before this went live, I was chatting with him kind of in the broadcast studio of this live stream software. And he gave me some cool insight. He started this journey on July 30th of 2020. And he saw his first commission on yesterday was September 15th or so. So that shows you that there is a little bit of a learning curve. But guys, stick with it because when it happens, everything changes instantly. And it's new energy, and you got that belief. And once you know it's possible, then everything's possible. So that's really cool. That's why I wanted to bring him on. And that's going to be kind of the message today. But also, he's got some really cool stuff to share that's going to give you some good insight into how to actually see success with the Legendary Marketer Program. So without further ado, what's up, Jeffrey Dean Myers? Thanks for joining. Let's go ahead and bring Joshua into the stream here. Hey, Joshua, welcome to the group.
Hey, this is great, man. I'm loving it.
Yeah, good to have you here, man. So super exciting. First of all, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. You didn't even hesitate. You're like, cool, yeah, I'll come on. I'll share my story. And I think it can do wonders for a lot of people who maybe are suffering from a little bit of doubt as to whether this affiliate marketing thing will actually work. Because I think you were there, but yesterday, big news, huh? So tell us about yesterday. What's that like?
I'm telling you, I had an email. I got an email from Legendary. It says, you got a new member. And I was like thinking, well, okay, maybe they sent this to the wrong person. It popped up again, says you got commission. I'm thinking, wow. I was just like sitting there looking at it thinking, okay, this is crazy. This really isn't happening. And it's true, man. It happened. It was awesome. It's just put me on top of the world, and I'm thinking, well, this stuff that I'm doing, that I've been learning and doing and putting together, creating content and all this stuff, it actually happened. It actually happened. I put it together, put it action, and it happened. And I think it's great. It's a great people to partner with. They really teach you a lot. They're behind your back the whole way. It's great. It works.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing that you said. You were doing all this work, and it finally happened. And that's the thing. The hard work. After the hard work, right? That's when the results come. And now you're in a good place. So for those of you who don't know, we're talking about Legendary Marketer, which a lot of people in this group, and if you're watching the replay on YouTube, a lot of people who follow this channel, they're promoting the Legendary Marketer Program. It's a great program. I think it's great for beginners because it teaches you how to market, and it also gives you the products to promote as well. It converts well, all that good stuff. But the cool thing is they give you notifications via email when you get your first commission. And just to clarify, Joshua, this is your first commission. This is really your first ever dollar online, but you've been trying for a while now, right? Can you tell us a little bit about your backstory, how you decided, hey, I want to make some money online, how you found affiliate marketing, all that cool stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. It's about 10 years ago, I'd say. It's been a while. I've tried so many different ways. I've watched all kinds of YouTube videos. I watched these crazy webinars trying to sell all these different crazy products and stuff. Back then, 10 years ago, YouTube was like maybe 5 years fresh or something. It was just crazy trying to learn all this stuff. You really didn't get no information, anything, how to do much of anything online, period. It tells you they'll say, well, find this product, promote their link. That's pretty much all I told you to do, right?
Yeah, I started in 2012, so I remember it very well. There was no information like there is today.
They'll tell you, well, you'll find you a Facebook group or find you some kind of group or something, or put it on this blog link, put it in this blog, put your link in all these blogs and stuff. People click your link. They even had one of them traffic websites or something. You put your link in, people just, go through and click on random people's links and stuff. And it was ridiculous. But then I started doing, a little bit of stuff on eBay, trying to sell a few things on eBay and stuff. That got really aggravating. You had your own products. You had to make sure they were shipped and shipped to the right people, and it's just, it got really ridiculous. And here just lately, I found something that really sparked my interest. It was Legendary Marketer. And I got looking into that, and I started seeing, actually, you was one of them. I kept seeing him. I was like, man, that dude's like absolutely crushing his stuff right there. And I've seen, what Montoya is his last name?
Yeah, Jonathan Montoya. He's big in the Legendary Marketer as well.
A few other ones, and I'm thinking, I was like, no, if stuff is actually working, why not give it a shot? Why not try this? So I, got in there looking around and got into the 15-day challenge, finished it. And that's when I actually got in contact with you and, got into your Facebook group. And you've actually almost sort of been like a mentor to me pretty much. I've asked you tons of questions, even asked you about the solo ads, and you just flat out told me, no, that's bad. Don't do the solo ads. It's bad traffic, do it yourself. Figure it, pretty much figure out how to do it yourself. You can figure out how to do it yourself. You can keep doing it. You don't have to worry about trying to use somebody else's email list or anything. You can get your own contacts, your own following, your own audience to promote to. And I think that's pretty cool. And I put it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it's really interesting. You brought up a point of, you talked about how you saw other people who were crushing it, and you're like, that signaled to you, hey, maybe this is legit. And I think a lot of people see that and they're like, maybe there's saturation in the market, but that was a signal to you, like, hey, this is actually working for other people. And that's really what happened. Go out there and model some success. And then you came into my group and we talked about solo ads, and I talked you out of solo ads, thankfully. So let's kind of skip over that. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Solo ads, they seem really cool, but I don't personally know anyone who's ever made them work. They might, but it's just weird that I don't know anybody who's ever really found success with them. But then, we kind of talked and answered some questions. And why don't you tell us, you mentioned that really the key is building the audience, sending your own emails, building, the list, which is the value. So really what it comes down to is really getting your message out with traffic, right? I mean, that's kind of the key, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you why don't you tell everyone, like, what are you doing? Are you doing Facebook ads? Are you doing YouTube, TikTok? What are you using to collect emails and get people into your list?
No, I have a bunch of, well, actually not a bunch, but I do have some Facebook ads that I've been running. I actually started them Monday. It's what's so crazy. And like within 24 hours, I literally had, 2 people sign up with the 15-day challenge, through my link that I've posted, through my ads on Facebook. And I think it's pretty cool, which I do. I have made a few TikTok videos. I've got some TikTok videos, posted a few things on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. Just trying to get the word out, trying to, help people to, show that this stuff is real and it actually works. It's not, it's not some kind of scam. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you really got the tools and you put the work in, it happens. I mean, it really works. And
it's really interesting. Jeffrey Dean Myers, who's in the chat here, he says he's seen your Facebook ads. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's crazy. That is kind of crazy.
Wow. But that's kind of the magic of Facebook. So I think it's good to have a combination of content and Facebook ads. If you don't have the budget for Facebook ads, start with content. If you do, test a little bit here and there, I think you're probably doing, you're probably not spending thousands of dollars a day, right?
Oh, no, Lord, no. Just, I don't know, $20, $30 a day, something right now, starting out, just trying to see how this thing goes, I guess obviously, when I've done all the work I've put this all together and using your funnel and your email sequences and stuff, and it's working. It's great.
So that's cool. We'll talk about the fact that you are actually using a funnel that I gave you that I'll allow anyone to clone. We'll talk about that in just a second. But before we do, if you could you give a little insight, like kind of share your secrets a little bit of like what you're doing on Facebook? Like, what does your ad look like? Is it a video? Is it an image? Just to kind of give people an idea of like, I don't know where to begin. Maybe your story can help us get on the right foot here. What do you got for us?
Right now, I'm not doing any video ads or anything. I'm just doing like a simple photo. Just take a simple photo of myself, in different ways. Maybe put your hand up, something. I mean, anything. Take the background out. I just put a bright colored background on it. Maybe a few words, just something simple. Something to catch people's eyes. Which Facebook, they don't allow a bunch of words on an ad anyway. You know how that is. And it's just actually something I've noticed the last few weeks that I've been doing this. something simple. I mean, it's just so weird because it's just simple that actually catches people's eyes, and they're actually like, well, check that out. Well, I'm gonna see what that guy's doing. They click on it. And like, well, that's pretty cool. This is legit right there. They click on it again. And that's how it works. I mean, it's great.
You
I mean,
never
it's
know
just
what's going
something
to
that
work in the world of
that's what I'm
Facebook
saying.
advertising.
And like I was telling you earlier, next week, I'm going to try a few other things. I'm going to try, adding maybe a few different type of stuff inside my, maybe in a couple of video ads, trying that out, see how it works out. I mean, you never know. I mean, it's just whatever, pretty much just make content around once you're wanting to sell, once you're wanting to promote, you know what I'm saying? And make it yours, brand it into you, you know. I'm
Yeah,
telling my
absolutely.
story. I'm telling my story, what I'm doing, and that's what other people are relating to, and they're saying, well, if he can do it, well, that's cool. He's doing it. I'm going to do it too. And
That's
there you go.
that relatability is so key. That's what it all comes down to. And people look at you and say, "Hey, man, I like what this guy's saying. If he can do it, I can do it." And when you get people to believe in themselves by sharing your story, that's when they're going to go and buy into the challenge. So you mentioned that you did buy into the challenge, but you didn't stop there. You kind of invested a little bit more into the blueprints and such. And if you could just kind of give a little insight, like, not trying to sell anybody on it, but like, what was your experience going through the blueprints and investing in the more advanced programs within Legendary Marketer?
I know one thing, that it's very advanced. It shows you a lot more than what you'll learn on any YouTube video out there right now. I promise you. I mean, it's so many good tools. It's great tools that get you. I mean, it gets you started right away to know what you need to do get on the fast track to where you can actually start making a profitable business. I mean, it's great. I mean, it's no other way to go. I promise you that. I mean, when I first done it and started to, reading the content and watching the content and stuff on the blueprints, I was just like, wow. I said, this is actually kind of cool, man. I mean, this actually opened my eyes to a lot of things and a lot of missing gaps that I was not getting in the past that I could not figure out about stuff. And it's awesome. I mean, it really is. It's great. It really
That's
helps
awesome.
out a lot.
Yeah, I think that's really cool because I think, I think people, don't really mind investing money. They just hate getting ripped off. That's kind of always been my philosophy. And if you get good value, then it's worth it, right?
Oh, it's great value in that. I mean, great value in it. I promise you. I mean, you won't go wrong with it. You will not go wrong with it.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
cool.
I'm
That's
glad.
cool.
To be honest with you, you're not really investing in something. You're actually investing in yourself in this. Because I mean, it's not just the money that you use to invest with. It's actually you invest in yourself, and you. It's great. It's well worth it. I promise you that. It's well worth it.
Yeah, it's really cool because a lot of times you'll hear the big gurus or what have you say, you have to invest in yourself. But I mean, it's the truth. I mean, you're living proof day one after making your first commission, right?
Oh yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, it's put me on top of the mountain. I'm thinking, wow, man, I'm up here on top now. I got it. I can do this. I've done it now. And it just makes you want to. I don't know. It almost stayed up almost all night last night thinking about this. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like all this stuff that I can create right now. Everything I can do. What kind of videos can I do? I mean, it's just crazy. Man, my
Yeah.
mind was going 90 miles an hour. And it actually, when I first got that commission, though, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I was actually in awe. I was just sitting there like looking like, this can't be real.
Right. Right.
The first thing I done was text my wife and tell her, hey, look what I got. Look, this is working. And it was so cool about that too. Another thing, my wife is absolutely 100% behind me right there on this, and I think that's great.
That's
That really
helpful.
helps me out a lot. Yeah, she actually gives me some pretty good ideas too sometimes. And I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. So, you said you had your first commission. You see that, you're kind of like, wow, this is real. So now going forward, it's probably
Hmm.
going to be pretty easy to put the work in, right? Like you're excited, you're motivated, but I mean, you're kind of getting to the point, I think, before that where you're kind of getting a little frustrated, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I was, because I mean, well, obviously, I believe you could tell because of, the questions I asked you, stuff. I was trying to figure out, how am I going to get this actually up and going where I want to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, should I do solo ads? Or should I do this? You know what I'm saying? You actually helped me a whole lot. I mean, tell me, don't do the solo ads, do this yourself. Do TikTok videos. I mean, your words, I think, was, don't think about it, pretty much just do it. Just act, do it right now. What I
Right.
was asking about the bridge page video, wasn't it? The bridge page
Yeah,
video.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
gave you so we'll talk about that next, but I gave you a script for your bridge page video,
Yes.
which if you're not familiar with a bridge page, basically when we're running legendary marketer campaigns, it's really a 2-page funnel or website. You got your first page, which is your home page. That's where your traffic goes, either from Facebook ads or from TikTok or YouTube. That's where your traffic goes. People opt in. You collect the email so you can follow up. The next thing they see is a bridge page. And on that bridge page, you probably created what, like a 2-minute video that kind of introduced Legendary Marketer?
20 seconds, something like that, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I mean, it was, and actually, I mean, I did use your script, but I like, edited it, made it to where it was, fit me, what I wanted, the message I wanted to get out. And, I asked you, what was it? How did I ask you? I can't remember exactly how I asked you. Anyway, you told me, I asked about, I don't know what it was, if I needed to get somebody to make me a video for me, wasn't it? Something like that,
Yep.
an explainer video.
Mm-hmm.
And you told me, you said it didn't matter how you done it, just do it. Just go ahead and do it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I actually, when I think about that, after you told me that, I'm like, that does make sense, because the more you think about it, the more you're going to stumble around. You're not going to end up doing it. If you just actually just pick up your phone, make a video, make it true, real life about you, what you're doing, and that's what people want to hear. They don't want to hear a bunch of BS, they want to hear what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how they can do it too. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it's it. I mean,
stick with that throughout your entire internet marketing journey. Keep that authenticity, and you'll be just fine. Because I tell you what, my best performing Facebook ad right now is just me in my truck with my cell phone in front of me.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, just telling my story.
Even,
you know what I mean?
even like moving your phone and everything like that. I mean, it's what people want to see. They don't want to see some stage thing in this perfect little office with, what I'm saying. They want to see real life stuff that people's actually really doing. That's actually making them money online. They're thinking, well, if they can do it, I can do it too. And there you go.
So you mentioned that you used my funnel, and
Yes.
anyone who wants, just kind of talking to anybody who's watching the live, watching the replay, if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, go down in the comments. If you want to copy my funnel, just type in clone, CLONE, and I'll reach out to you and make sure you get a free copy of my clone funnel. Basically, that's my website, some trainings, my email follow-up sequences. I can give it all to you for free. You can import it for free or with one click into ClickFunnels. But Josh, I want to hear from your side. Like this was kind of a catalyst to your first commission. Just kind of tell me about like what a funnel is to you, why, how my funnel helped you. Like, is it just a head start? Like, what do you think? What's the whole story behind that?
I don't know, man. The way you set your funnel up right there is totally awesome. I mean, I never even thought about, setting it up the way you did. It's like most, like the most funnels that I've seen or that I was actually trying to use was just like the basic 2-step funnel. You know what I'm saying? You got the welcome opt-in page, and then you got like a bridge page, like a thank you page. Okay, well yours, you've got so many different steps that actually direct people back to you, to actually see more of your content and more of your, stuff that they can do, and proof and everything else of other people's, successes online also with this same product. And I think that's pretty good. And your email sequences is great too. I mean, it's really great follow up for your funnel and how it works and everything. And obviously, it works because, I've had 2 commissions in the last 24 hours, and I think that's pretty great. I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah, you're off to a good start, and I'm glad you got to take advantage of it. The way I always say, it's always, as we've been discussing, it's always great to use your authentic voice, but sometimes you just need a head start. You need the framework, and that's kind of why I developed these share funnels, these clone funnels. That way you can kind of get the framework and be like, okay, cool. This is kind of the process. Now let's make it fit, your voice, as well.
Also, it gives you other ideas, how to set up, like say you're wanting to later on down the road maybe get another stream of income or something with another product. Well, that gives you options and ways that you can set up yours, your own funnel, kind of like mapping yours. You know what I'm saying? And as I think it's so cool how you got that set up. It's real. I never even thought about setting it up like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. I love it.
So now you're part of the ClickFunnels affiliate program. Hey, Joyce, welcome to the live here, because you use ClickFunnels for your website, yes?
Yes, I do.
So do you know that you can actually give that funnel away now that you've imported it into your account to help you earn?
I was actually going to ask you about that. It was like a couple days ago. Actually, it actually was yesterday, because I was on ClickFunnels and I looked up in the corner and I seen up there it says clone, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe. Okay, wait a minute here. Okay, I think I can actually clone this and actually give this to other people to use my funnel so they can have success. And I'm thinking, is that actually how you do it?
That's exactly how it works. So that's what's really cool about this. So when you clone it from me, you're going to get access to it. It's going to pull it into your account. But what you can do is you can actually give this to other people. What that's going to do is you can use this as sort of incentive. Like, hey, if you join the Business Builder Challenge, I'll give you a copy of this clone funnel that's converting, right? It's kind of like a bonus that you're offering. The other thing you can do is you can use this to help you earn ClickFunnels commissions as well, because when you give somebody a clone funnel, they're going to be more likely to create their account. So if you want to kind of tie this whole live stream together and finish this off, you want me to show you how it's done real quick?
Absolutely, man. I'd love to see that.
Let me log into my ClickFunnels account, then I'll go ahead and share my screen, and let me find the funnel. So when you copy the funnel for me, and once again, if you're just joining us here, you can go ahead and get a copy of this funnel absolutely for free. Just type clone in the comments, and we'll get them over to you after the live stream. So let me go ahead and share my screen really quickly. All right, it's going to be a little funky for a second. All right, now, Joshua, can you see my back dashboard here?
Yes, I can.
Awesome, cool. So when you import the funnel, and if you have ClickFunnels, you know, you one click and it automatically imports these, what are the 8 pages here, correct?
Yes.
Cool. So you can now share this with anyone. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do that is if you go over to the settings tab up here. Okay. And after you get to the settings tab, you go down to this share this funnel link right here.
All right. Yes, I see that.
Okay. Now this is going to be after you import it into your account. You can't copy the link that's on the page that I give this to you. You have to actually import this into your account before you share it, because if you share my funnel, I'll get credit for the commission. But after you import this, go down to your settings, copy this link right here. Now, if we open this up in a new tab, and I'm going to have to open this up in a new window here. I don't know if you're able to see that. Let's see if this works. So basically what happens is if you share that link, people will click on that link and it'll take them to their ClickFunnels account, and it'll offer them the opportunity to import that funnel with one click. Okay. And then, so what I do is if you go to my actual funnel, I'll show you what the page looks like. You've seen it, but I just kind of want to touch on a few points because I think this will be helpful for you. So what I did is if we go to my actual funnel here, and what we're going to do is we're going to look on the actual page where you can actually clone my funnel. And I'll kind of break this down for you here. Go ahead and just preview this. So basically the way this works is pretty simple. So I created this page. If you type in clone, you're going to get a link to access to this page, how to clone my high ticket affiliate marketing business. Basically, this is just an explainer video that I created. I hosted on YouTube, and it basically just shows you how to import the funnel. You've watched that, Joshua. Pretty clear?
Yes, very.
Okay, cool. So what they have down here is I just created this page in ClickFunnels, and it's super easy to do. I have step 1. Join, if you haven't already done so, join the 15-day Business Builder Challenge. Guess what? That includes my affiliate link. Yes. Step 2, start your ClickFunnels free trial so you can one-click copy my funnel, because you can't import this funnel if you don't have ClickFunnels. So guess what? That has my ClickFunnels affiliate link. Step 3, this is the actual share link. So that share link that I just showed you, this is where I embed the share link so that they can actually copy it. Step 4 is the word-for-word script. This is for the bridge page. This is the script you use for the bridge page. What you can do here is when you click on this, it's going to take you over to the script. It will actually, you can actually make a copy of this into your Google Docs, which you have if you have a Gmail account. And then you can just simply share this with other people, right? You can just use this script and share it with other people by clicking on share. And then all you want to do here is you want to go down to set the privacy settings, I guess. And it's going to run a little slow because I'm live streaming and all that stuff. Basically, what you want to do is go down here and just make sure that this says anyone with the link can view. Okay, you don't want them to be able to comment or edit it, but you want them to be able to view. Then you can share this link. And once again, I put that right there. So if you're the type of person who's deathly afraid to go on camera, you can do a little animated explainer video.
Gotcha.
And you can go over to Fiverr to get that. So I send them over to Fiverr, to the page where you can find whiteboard animation and explainer videos, right? You could just you could pay for this if you want. Guess what? That has my affiliate link for Fiverr in there. Connect Aweber to access the follow-up sequence. Guess what? That's my Aweber affiliate link. And here is the Google document where I give people the copy and paste email sequence, which corresponds with the funnel. So
It's absolutely awesome.
yeah, so that's a little bit of setup, obviously, right? But when you give that away, it's pure value. So, I mean, I guess if you're watching this and you want to copy my funnel and you don't want to click on my affiliate links, that's on you. That's fine. But guess what? Most people are going to click on my affiliate links when they sign up. And we're empowering people to make a positive change in their lives by purchasing the products that we're promoting as affiliates. So hopefully that give you some good insight there.
Yeah, it's definitely changed mine for sure. I mean, it gave me a whole different outlook now. I'm thinking, it's crazy.
Yeah. And that can help increase your lifetime value too, because you're running ads. Hopefully you can break even at least with your legendary marketer affiliate commissions, but then you got to make a profit somewhere. That's one example of a good way to make a profit. Also other affiliate programs as well, but that's a whole nother rabbit hole. Joshua, as we're going to kind of finish up, I want to be respectful of your time. So hopefully we can wind this down in the next 2 or 3 minutes. I appreciate your time. But if you could just leave some words of advice or let us know how we can follow you on TikTok or whatever, like anything, like how can we help you out? What do you have to say? What have you learned? Close us down here. What do you think, Joshua?
Well, I've learned a lot actually through this challenge I've done with that 15-day challenge. I mean, if anybody hasn't done it, I mean, try it out. It's absolutely awesome. It's great. It's great info, and it'll definitely change your world. If you're wanting to do this right here, actually be an affiliate online, promote other people's products, don't get downhearted. I was downhearted a few weeks ago. I was thinking, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. I just launched ads on Facebook this past Monday, and within 24 hours, I had two commissions. And I mean, it's absolutely, it's great. Just a simple photo of me with, the background taken out, a little brighter picture in the background, and a few words on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's pretty simple. And then, I sold my story myself. What I'm doing, what I'm going through, hey, and telling them you can do it too. And that's what the key is. I mean, just keep making content around what you're trying to promote. Don't give up. Make TikTok videos. I mean, Instagram, Twitter. I mean, whatever. Put it out there everywhere. You know, and that's all you can do. Just keep creating content and keep pressing forward. Don't give up. I mean, if you think this isn't going to work, well, try something else. If that's working, try something maybe along that line, maybe a little different picture, maybe even add a video to it. Something. I mean, just whatever you can do right there to, help yourself out to, promote your product that you're believing in. I mean, that's another thing too. You have to believe in the product you're promoting, and I absolutely believe in this product now. Legendary Marketer. It's the only way to go. I promise you. It's great. But yeah, I do have a TikTok. You can look me up. I think JB Schrader at JB Schrader on TikTok, and I mean, you can follow me. You can watch my videos. I usually make 1 to 2 videos a day. Just telling you the truth. What I can do, what you can do, how you can do it. I'll help you along the way. You have any questions, I'll answer all your questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll ask Brian. Brian will tell me, and I'll tell you. I mean, just anyway.
We'll get the information one way or another. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just starting out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been 6 weeks into this or something now, and I mean, it's just totally opened my world there. Yesterday, man. Yeah, September the 15th was just an eye opener, and I love it. It's great.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, once again, Joshua, thank you so much. I think it was really, really impactful to see you come on here and share your story. If you're watching this on YouTube, the replay, I'll go ahead and link down to the Facebook group in the description, as well as some other helpful links for you. Come and join us. There's about 2,600 of us in this Facebook group. I think it's a good group. We got people like Joshua in here seeing success. I really love it. And I bet you if you reach out to Joshua on Facebook, I bet you he'd be happy to answer some questions for you and all that good stuff. So.
That's great, man. I got any questions or anything, man? Honestly, just send me a message. I'll answer it. I'll help you out the best I can. I'll give you all the information that I've got and I've learned. Yeah, I'll help you the best I can.
That's what it's all about, man. You give, you get. It's just the way the world works. So Joshua, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see y'all later. If you want the funnel, go ahead and hit clone funnel. Thanks again, Joshua, and have a great day, everybody.
Bye, everybody.